some things are similar, but really similar in terms of trying to run the ball and make that a priority to set up some of the pass game. Big time receivers, so a lot of similarities between the speed element on the perimeter, them willing to take shots down the field to these guys. They've really done a great job all year on capitalizing on explosive plays. So in those regards, very similar.
Are all spread teams kind of similar when it comes down to it, or not so much?
No, there's so many different versions of it. These guys are more of literally try to spread you out side to side. Like you'll see, scenarios where the ball will be on one hash and you'll have three receivers all the way over here, below the numbers on the to the field.
Right.
They do a really good job of trying to spread you out using their speed and athletic ability and making you make tackles in space or cover people in a lot of space, which is what he's been doing ever since he was a high school coach.
What are some of the biggest differences? You mentioned the thing there with the formation, the alignment. Is that among the big differences between what they do? And
not necessarily formationally, but the alignments with their formations, yes, because of how willing they are to horizontally spread you out. And, a lot of spread teams don't really operate necessarily with that sort of, design in mind, but they do. And they've got the athletes to really get you in space and make you miss. That's why, obviously they're very efficient at what they do, but that's why they're averaging over 600 yards a game.
Is it an asset to be here with an offense in your backyard, so to speak, kind of that you go against every day when you're preparing?
Absolutely, it definitely helps. The tempo definitely helps. Being around tempo, the fact that but yes, the tempo helps, and obviously, we spread the field out. There's no question about it, and that's part of our deal too. Maybe not to the degree they do all the time, but they do it pretty regularly. Getting them, good, valuable reps. Even the redshirt guys, for getting them prepared for the spring. But we typically do that after we've done the work and the preparation, for Baylor. So it's a little bit of both. We'll do the Baylor work and then the younger guys. And even some of the guys who are going to play against Baylor get some valuable reps doing that as well.
Do you think ahead, or you just purely focus on Baylor? Do you kind of see where guys that can improve, things we need to work on in preparation for the spring, or is it just more of a focus on
Well, more of the focus is definitely on Baylor. If you don't focus on Baylor every day and every second, you're going to end up paying for it in the end. But obviously, having some foresight, because there is so much time right now with them not being in school, them being able to come over and watch film on their own. There's no time limits for them. So us being able to stay out here after the Baylor work and work with those guys in practice and getting them reps is very valuable.
Carolina football season tickets are on sale now. Visit RaiseUpCarolina.com to order yours today.